Begin the broadcast at St. George's Secondary School, where Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha is on an inspection tour of CBC-related infrastructure in Nairobi. Magoha, who in the morning visited Buru Buru Girls to launch a CBC classroom for junior secondary, is currently at that particular institution, as I'd mentioned. Let's listen into what he has to say.
School, for example, it is not a guarantee that they will remain here. When the exam comes in September, I mean the one of grade 9, and they don't make it very well to remain here, then they'll go somewhere else. That's what our people have not yet understood. So everybody is thinking, oh, our children are going to be taken to Kapsokoni and I'm here. No. As we have looked at the situation very well, and I think there is really no cause for alarm. And
there was the point of specialization, the children being picked based on their talent. Is it happening right now?
No, right now we are going next to the same level. In any case, by the way, you have noticed that in there I was looking at the place to space. These children are doing their own projects, which the teachers are marking and storing for them. So when they are being assessed, the teacher has no leeway to play hanky-panky business. Because for Kamau, if Kamau is a very good artist, it is being shown. Are we together? So I don't think we should worry about that. They have been assessed well, and the marks that we have had now, 3 sets of marks, show that the teachers are actually doing their job the way they should do. You are not having a place where 90% of them have 100%. No, you just get about between 5 and 10%, and the rest are normal. So I think even the teachers see, since they are mainly mothers at that level, that they are doing a rightful duty to their children.
My last question would be, there is a concern about having 12-year-old child being in the same school with a 17-year-old, 16-year-old. How is it going to happen?
You know, let me now and listen very carefully. Because Kenyans are fantastic animals. In the exams that are presented to the president since 2016, we have had a significant number of 12-year-olds in high school. It is not the first time. And Miujiza is that they do better than the older ones. For example, if you look at the A's category, you'll find that if there are about 3,000 to 5,000 12-year-olds, the number of A's among them is much better. That's why I was saying in Kenya we require a Singaporean democracy, not this takataka we have here as a democracy, where everybody goes. You see, I can be insulted and thrown into the dustbin. There's no way, there's nothing I can do. Because you go to court and the judges say, well, Magoha ni namna hiyo tu, wacha. So, in terms of the age, our teachers are well trained. Who has told you that our teachers are not well trained? Even in this school, you had 12-year-olds before.
Yes, they're even there now.
They are even there now. So all this noise is like in Kenya, everything that this government is doing is supposed to be wrong. This government is going, there's another one. Why do you want to put it on the children? Why? Because, you know, then the other one is also coming. So I totally, and I'm a doctor, I can tell you that the difference between a 12 and 14-year-old is not that serious. They even behave better. If it is a mixed boy and girl school, maybe you can argue. But I've told you, the president is always so keen on those 12-year-olds, and they have always performed extremely well. So go and tell the people who are making noise that they should give us a chance and see. My cup is always half full, not half empty. But it looks like the Kenyan cup is half empty. So I don't think something is going to happen if we focus on what we have to deliver.
The major clarification and because I think get it rightly is we are launching classes, but we are not building more facilities, boarding facilities, and that is maybe the greatest concern of how are they from January.
Let me tell you that if you look at the boarding houses, I am not going to repeat this again because I look stupid when I repeat it, and the media has refused to listen. The government of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta has put every school on GIS. In fact, if I look at the GIS, I'll see this. I will see this now, as it is going on. So we know the capacity. We know the capacity. And since we have said junior secondary, like take a school like Kenya High, which took about close to 400. They might just take about 100. That capacity is there. We are not saying that we are going to choke the secondary schools, because don't forget, at the end of it, there will be a gap of 1 class there. We shall have taken away 1 class. So the problem is the 2 classes. And I think we will find a solution to it as the time comes. Finally, what stops the government from saying Kenya High School is an excellent school? We want 3-day streams as far as junior high school is concerned. Are we going to be led by a monkey or a president? And is that president going to have a brain? Will he have a deputy who has a brain and must serve the people? So I don't see why you should be worried about this. Because you see, what the government is taking out, and which I support,